What up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be replacing the seal inside the vat for my Creality LD002H. At least I think it's a H. Anyway, let's get into it. So I thought I'd make this video just to sort of let people know about this particular issue with... It's the LD002R/H, whichever one you've got. I've got the H. Creality 3D printer. It's the seal inside the bottom of the vat. I just went to go and change my FEP sheet because the other one was FEP'd. One's one way of putting it. It wasn't very good. So I was gonna change that, and I was cleaning the inside of this. Don't worry, I was wearing gloves. I was cleaning the inside of this, and this popped out, which is the seal. Now, if I can do this one-handed, you might see a... do you know what? Hang on, I'm going to pause. There we go, unpaused. You see the slight issue that this original... Because it was in there when I first had it, and when I was cleaning it, it popped out. And I thought, how the hell did this go inside of there? Because it is just monumentally too big. And if you look inside of here, if I can zoom down, the groove there, you can see there, that's the groove on the inside. This part here is the inside. That's the groove where the O-ring's supposed to go. So I thought, that's no good. I tried pushing it in. I've tried various methods, like different size Allen keys and like the end of a paintbrush handle. That's why that's there. And it just will not sit in because it is just the groove is just isn't deep enough for it to like sit and lock in, and then also the fact it's bigger doesn't help either, because then it now makes it, you know, it just doesn't sit right. Anyway, I'm rambling. But this O-ring, apparently, well, some people say it stretches, and some people say that it's like that out of the factory. I don't really know, to be honest. It was very little information about this, which is why I'm making this video anyway. So, what I found online, which was, I'll put a link to their comment or post or whatever, but they recommended these. Well, they were recommended these for Amazon America, but I've got a link for Amazon UK as well. I'll put that in the description. But if I pause again, I shall show you. Right, here we go. We're going to try and do this one-handed. There we go. Oh, no, well, that's not really worked, has it? Hold on. Right, I didn't quite get the moment on camera because I couldn't do it one-handed. But can you see now? That's not all the way pushed down, but it fits very nicely around there. And then you just need to sort of poke this down into the... all the way around into that little groove. I just used the end of... I can show you sort of what I was doing. I just used the end of an Allen key to push it around gently. And that seems to fit very nicely. So that looks like it could be definitely be a replacement. There is actually a website. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put the link over the screen somewhere, and I'll put it in the description. That's selling seals that are specifically say they are for this. This literally could be the same thing. I don't know. The reason I ordered it on Amazon was because I was impatient and I wanted it the next day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back together and we'll see if it seals. One thing to note, because I don't think anyone has actually shown this thing on video or picture, but this thing, I believe it, well, originally it was like that. So you see these sort of edges are slightly rounded, and then the other side, they're quite sharp, like that. Out the factory, it looks like that it goes that way around, so your rounded edge faces up. Don't know how correct that is. Please tell me in the comments if I've been an idiot, but that's how it was when I had this, and I believe the previous owner, because I bought it secondhand, hadn't actually changed the FEP, so that's how it was out the factory. So just another note that might be useful to know. But anyway, I'm going to put all this back together. I'll try and film it. There are many videos on Tinterwebs about you know, changing these FEPs, so I won't recover it in this video. But yeah, this Procedure's not difficult. You just put the FEP on, put that on, and then... And yes, I'll link somebody else's, like a couple of different videos I watched when I was doing, like, researching how to do the FEP myself, and I'll link those in the description because they do a lot better job than me, and then I'll come back to you when it's done. Right, I've got it installed on the printer again, and let's see whether it leaks everywhere. Let's hope not. Anyway, and just side note, of course, I've got to have pink resin. It's me, so I'm gonna. Oh, somebody did this too tight. Hang on 1 second. Right, now I've got the lid loosened. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I've had to zoom this in a little bit because the wide-angle lens, or part of this phone, I'm filming it on my phone just because it's an impromptu video. It doesn't like the lights. It flickers like all hell. So let us see whether it leaks. And also, I've realised I've put the I've put it on the other way around so you can't actually see the level indicator. 1 sec, I'm going to change that. That's annoying me. Right, that's better. I can actually see it now. I'll zoom in a bit there. There you are. So I'm on the first notch, or second notch. So far, looking good. Looking good so far. So hopefully, I'm going to get a print going now. And if you were wondering why I'm changing the FEP sheet, it's because of this happened. Abby, you know who you are. This is your fault. Just saying. But yes, I'm going to get this print redone on this. I've also changed some of the settings as well. So I've lowered the speed of the what was it? The lift speed and the initial lift speed, or whatever it's called on Shooterbox. And hopefully we should have a successful print now. So I'll be back. So 2 things I've discovered just. One, apparently flies like resin corpses. He's just been chilling there for ages. And the other thing, I don't know if anybody knew this, but apparently, I don't know if this is all Creality printers, but if you turn it on with a USB in, it doesn't boot. Whereas you take the USB out, this might be a quirk with my machine, but then it boots up fine. So, just a thing to note, if you ever run into that's loud. If you ever run into that problem, take your USB out. Look, my dude is he's fearless. He's absolutely look. What? Go away! Fred. That's what I'm going to call him, Fred. Frederick, please leave. So the print's all finished, and I didn't have any problems. Well, I say I didn't have any problems. I didn't have any problems with the VEP, but I did have problems due to my own idiocy. I think that one was I didn't support enough. This one was I have no idea what even happened there. I think I didn't think I supported properly in the middle there. This one was all looking fine, perfect, and then I think there's a black coating around the vat inside of there, and it's sort of slowly coming off, and a little chip of that I think got right in where the support was supposed to be for that, so that failed, but otherwise really good. And then I actually got the final result. So this is all again nothing to do with the FEP. That new FEP worked brilliantly, no problems at all with that. I might play around with some, because I've did a bit of research online, and apparently a thinner say that 3 times fast, a thinner FEP sheet like 50 microns apparently releases even better than this sort of thing does. So I'm going to have a go with it one of the days, I think. But yeah, that seal held up absolutely perfect. I'm not even sure whether it is strictly necessary to actually seal it, but it certainly means I think you can sort of put all the screws down and sort of tighten them in without causing any issues, and that's the main thing. So all looking good. But there we have it, that's the seal taken care of. I'm not actually sure it's for sealing per se, and more so just something for you to clamp down on so you don't ruin the edges of your FEP sheet. But either way, it was there from the factory, and I felt better by having it back in there. So hope this helps everybody. Can I just say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed to me. I've literally in the last few weeks hit 1,000 subscribers, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot, but it's a big milestone for me considering I've been doing this for quite a while. So I really appreciate everyone that's took the time to watch the videos and took the time to subscribe, so thank you very much. But anyway, I'm going to try and upload more videos as we're going forward. They've been a bit sporadic because I've also been starting my own business at the same time, so it's been a little bit hectic, but it's been very rewarding. So I recommend if anybody's thinking about doing your own business, just go for it. Thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I shall see you next time. Ta-da! What up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be... What are we going to be doing? I didn't even think... I should have thought of that before I started talking, shouldn't I? But there we have it. There's the seal... No. And I thought, well, I didn't want to make a dedicated video for that, because that also upsets the algorithm. I'm not going to talk about that. Stupid. Fucking forget it.